Welcome to the show. Lights come on Roulette tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcats, Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Hey, 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 every day. Every day. Sportcats, Gazette, hit play.
That's right. Hit play, everybody. Yeah, Sportcat is in the house. Let me push a button here.
Broadcasting across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations, this is the Sportcat Show, uncovering secret chapters, strange encounters,
and the occasional technical mishap.
Ah, there's always a technical mishap
boss
when you're
jock
talking about the boss jock.
has entered the building.
That's right. Sportcat is in the
You are
house.
listening to the Sportcat Show.
Yeah, well, something like that. It's Sportcat's Daily Gazette. I'll learn which buttons to push eventually. So, hello, everybody, and welcome. We are live on YouTube. Please come over to the YouTube channel, the Sportcat Shows, and find us. Chris is here. KG is here. I don't see Denise here. And Brenda. Oh, yeah, Brenda. There's Brenda, too. So, she's here. So,
I am.
how are you, Brenda?
I have a headache bigger than the Baltic Sea.
Wow, that's pretty big. Can you hear all these fans behind me? If so, if it's bothering anybody, I'll turn it off. But it's
I can't hear it.
It's hotter than Baptist hell here. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the South. It's 80 today, and by tonight we're going to get snow in the mountains.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and snow tomorrow, supposedly. I don't believe it. It's 80. How can it snow? There's no way. I don't buy it. So
Well,
I think
if it
they're all
does,
finished.
how's it going to stick? I don't know. It was 81 here yesterday, so I made sure I stayed in the house. I've had a headache since yesterday, so the heat and I would not get along. So here I am in my cold house with a blanket on and a headache.
Hey, Monica, welcome.
Hey,
Well,
Monica.
it's I don't know. This South stuff annoys me because yesterday in the Midwest there was tornadoes that took several lives, and there's supposed to be some tornadic activity through the Deep South and Mid-Atlantic, stretching over to the Northeast by tomorrow. So I think they said here in East Tennessee it's going to hit around 5. I think so.
Yeah.
We may, before the end of the show, start seeing some thunder boomers, but we'll talk about the weather here in a bit. But
I think it
how did you
already-
like the new song, by the way? Thank you, Monster Mike, for that. How did you like that?
I do. I like it. I liked it even better when you played it before the show and you were waving your arms around dancing. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah,
I was like, look, Glenn's getting exercise. Woo-hoo.
I get enough exercise getting up and down, going to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Getting up at 6. Chris says bad shit's going down when the Baltic Sea's brought into a headache conversation. So,
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So no ringing in your ears for earthquakes or anything, Brenda?
My ears have been ringing for 2 days.
No. Oh, there may be earthquakes. We'll have to check on that. Make
They
sure.
won't. They won't shut up.
I want to check on earthquakes to see if there's any earthquakes. If
I haven't
Brenda's
had any-
earthquake predictor is active.
I haven't had any deep rings yet. So if there are, they're not close enough to me. But
A
yeah, I've
deep
been ringing
ring?
for my
would it-
because if there's an earthquake close enough to me, the tone changes. It goes to a deep ring.
Oh,
Right
okay.
now, it's just ringing like I said, it won't shut up. 2 days, man. I'm just like, oh God, I just can't take this anymore. Somebody
Well,
ripped my
yesterday-
ears off.
yesterday, my intracranial hypertension was through the roof, and I couldn't hardly see out of my left eye. And God damn, this getting old sucks. Yeah, we apparently had a barometer change, and the weirdest thing about it is it feels like I have a sunburn on my face or a wind burn. It's the hardest thing to describe. And it's just weird. So, and then of course I have the ringing in the ears. That's just the barometer falling for, I don't know, the earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, everything about to hit East Tennessee before the blizzard. So,
well, I still can't see out of my right eye, and I'm half deaf in the other. So,
and Beth was like, "Do you need to go?" Or Mrs. Sportcat was like, "Do you need to go to the hospital?" I'm like, "Nope, not without you." I'm in East Tennessee. I don't know what it is. Monica says it's 68 here in Pennsylvania with a lot of rain. Here in East Tennessee, it's currently. Let me look at the Sportcat barometer. It's 80. It is 80 in East Tennessee. How is it going to snow? How? It's not possible.
Well, it is possible because they make it that way, but hey, what the heck?
Weathermen, I don't understand it.
Oh, wait. It is 73 here, and it finally stopped raining, and the sun is out.
Christ. It's hotter here than Texas? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If we were going to have winter, let's have winter. If we're going to have summer, let's have summer. This back and forth stuff I hate. It's got my allergies, in case you can't tell with my voice, through the roof. So yeah, good times. It's a good time to be in the South. So
yeah.
I want to go to the beach. So that's where I want to be. So
not me. I got to go to Ace Hardware and go get me some duct tape and some super glue.
What are you doing to Jack? Wait a minute. Do I need to do a welfare?
That's for me. I got to tape myself and glue myself back together again, I guess.
Oh, well, all right. Is this so when you nod off, you don't fall out of the wheelchair? Is that
could be? Yeah.
Okay.
Super glue my ass to the seat.
Well, we might need to do that. Please make sure to turn your camera on so that we can all witness it. So, I will clip that shit. So,
Andy always brings up that one time we were on live and I had the front door open. I was smoking out the front door and I had the dog in my lap and he hit my controller and ran me right into the dang door. And he always brings that up. He says he laughs so hard.
What do you think? I haven't heard from him in a while. Is he still okay?
As far as I know, yeah, I got to check in with them. I've been kind of seclusive for a few days.
I'm turning the Zello on, but they'll get into some long conversation, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. I can't stand it. So,
yeah, they don't usually misbehave until I get on there. Then when I get on there, it's like, oh my God.
The Johnny D is here. Yo, hello, Johnny D. Welcome to the show. Please hit that subscribe button over on the Sportcat shows and thumbs up and leave me a nasty comment or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know who Johnny D is. His Facebook icon or his icon looks familiar, but I can't say for sure. So he might be a man in disguise. So. Well, currently, if you're on the East Coast, it's 2:11 or 14:11. It's John David from La Zelia, Georgia. Hello, John. How are you? I miss talking to you. I haven't talked to you in a while. So, a new show title: Super Glued Asses in the Baltic Sea.
Yeah. Hey, worse things have happened in the Baltic Sea.
Well, I've been working on my AI skills, and if you've seen the thumbnails for the show, I've been pushing out. They're getting a little bit better. I kind of look like I'm stuck in the 70s, though. With that,
you make me look so mean. I look so mean in those.
That is AI, and I have nothing to do with that.
AI doesn't like me.
100% AI. So.
AI's mad at me, apparently.
Well, I don't know. Well, hold on. Let's see. I'll bring it up here so everybody can see. You don't look too mean. I mean, no, you're smiling. I look like I'm stuck in
that one.
Yeah, I look like I'm stuck in the 70s.
Well,
yeah. I look like you with. I got the mustache, and
And look, I have both legs. Holy crap!
It's the magic of AI. So, magic of AI. So.
Holy crap! I grew my leg back. What am I doing in that damn wheelchair? Get up.
So, John says the area where we and him had a great Bigfoot experience. It's totally been logged out, so I imagine they run any squatches there off. But yeah, so well, I could tell AI to remove one of your legs, so I can do with pleasure. AI, please cut off Brenda's leg. So
throw it in the road and run it over. I don't care what you do with it.
There you go. That's bad. For anyone listening, I'm not going to cause harm to Brenda, but just in case, she's got super glue and duct tape. So there you go.
That's right. I can fix myself.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you're in LA, it's 11:13 in the morning. Good
We
morning.
don't care.
Anchorage, it's 10:13, and I don't know, send some of your snow down here. Honolulu, it's 8:13 in the morning. They had Kilauea going off yesterday. Did you see any of that?
No.
Yeah,
Well,
was,
maybe I did. I just
I mean, it wasn't like a huge. Well, let me backtrack on that. I don't think it was a huge eruption, but Glenn looks funny, like my pocket tornado. I'm not sure what your pocket tornado is, and I don't want to know if you're putting me in the in the same context. So it's thundering and raining heavily there where Monica is. I think she's up in Pennsylvania. If you're listening in Australia, no, you're not lost. It's actually 2:14 in the morning in Perth. And in Sydney and Lord Howe, it's 5:14. And we're not on early. They decided to move the time on us. So
Yeah.
we sprung forward here in the United States. So yeah, how is this possible, Monica? I don't understand. So she says it's going to be 30 there tomorrow. So if you want to brave it and go out and look, well, we're at a half moon. It's 48% illuminated. I haven't looked to see what the next full moon is. What is let me see. Bring up the full moon calendar. What is let's see, March 3rd? We had it April 2nd. What is April 2nd's moon? Does it have a name? Show me details. I haven't researched this yet. Oh, it looks pink. It's April's pink moon.
Oh, geez.
So we'll have a pink full moon.
You've got to be kidding. Now the moon is changing colors like it wants to be a rainbow.
Well,
What
yeah.
what is the problem?
I did see a guy the other night that I think he does the Y-Files, if you ever watched it.
Mhm.
And he went out with
Hecklefish.
binoculars. Yeah, with the fish. He went out with the binoculars. And he's like, look, you can look at the moon through binoculars and you can see tiny little sparks of light flashing and moving across the moon. He says, but they're just telling us it's reflections of ice.
I like him. I
Okay.
like Hecklefish too. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So that was interesting. So I'm going to try that. So it's a pink moon. That's right. It's a pink moon. It begins the blooming season. Well,
You know,
many Native American tribes associated it with bustling life. So it's rutting time. That's what it's saying. So it's time to go mate.
at least we should have a pink moon in October for breast cancer awareness. The moon is just all wrong.
Well, here we go. Full pink moon holds religious significance in cultures. Islamic communities like Ukir is one. They celebrate the Barat. Now, what do they do? Fire off AKs into the air. So, and then a night of innocence. There's nothing innocent about the Muslims. So, ask their God to absolve their dead ancestors of their sins. I thought they were going up there to be with Allah and virgins and
Did
shit.
you play the disclaimer?
Oh shit! No, I better.
You better.
I've probably offended one culture already today, but the culture. What did they say? That's bullshit. No, they're not the culture of peace or whatever the hell it is. Innocence. They're bullshit. They're not the culture of innocence. Let me
The
disclaim
views,
that.
opinions, and satirical
Jesus.
content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson,
That's me.
and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
That's right. They
This show
don't
is
support me,
intended
so.
for entertainment purposes only Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is
Moons.
presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
Well, it does say they prepare sweet desserts such as halwa or zarda, whatever the hell that is, to give out to their children, the needy. The needy. They don't give a shit about the needy. It's the first ecclesiastical, is that right? Ecclesiastical moon for Christians. And then, of course, it's the first Sunday moon, which will be Easter Sunday. So they're saying that's why the Easter bunny brings pastel colors, because it's a pink moon. So,
really?
I don't know. So the Muslims shoot AKs in the sky and we hand out candy to a fake bunny. So, all right.
Oh, you know what? It is coming on that time of the year.
It seems about right.
I need to go get my black jelly beans and my Peeps.
The Christians are giving out candy from the Easter bunny, and the Muslims are shooting their AK in the air, asking for forgiveness for their innocent ones. Yeah, whatever.
Can we do that? I can. Oh, see, look there.
And just like
don't say it again, Glenn. Don't say it again.
YouTube.
Just like that, YouTube just slapped you in the ass.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Hello, YouTube. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Please push me out so that more people can hear my stupid views. So there you go. What the hell? I don't know what that was. For our radio folks, we got kicked off of YouTube momentarily after I was expressing my displeasure for the Easter bunny. So it's all a lie. The Christians lie to you about Santa Claus and the Easter bunny. It's all a lie. So how does that not traumatize children? I don't understand.
I don't know. When I found out Santa Claus wasn't real, I kicked all my presents out from underneath the tree.
Yeah, I mean, how does that not traumatize kids? Come on, man. Let's be honest about this. It traumatizes little children. There's a fat, jolly elf that delivers candies around the world in what I guess it'd be like a 12-hour period. Yeah, bullshit. But we all believed it as kids. Yeah, and then there's a big fat bunny that hops all over the place. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
need to. Yeah, we believe that. I fell for that shit. Maybe we should have a holiday quiz today. So is there such a thing?
I don't know.
Oh well, let's venture out into the world. Chris, no, we are not going to hit classical music. So that's the miscellaneous and see how bad it is. All right, so we have general art. We don't know enough about art. Business, fashion, food, games, musicals. No. I don't know about this.
Games?
And yeah, we could try games. Haven't we done that one?
I don't think so.
We'll give it a whirl. See what happens. Oh, Jesus, I can't even pronounce some of these. Facts about dice. What, aren't they from witches?
What?
Facts about dice. I thought they were from witches.
You just throw them and win money at the casino.
We're going in.
Oh, God.
We're going in. What are the odds of rolling an even number on a standard 6-sided die? Wouldn't it be
1 in 4?
1 in 4, wouldn't it?
I would think so.
No, it's
shit.
half.
One in
6 divided by 2 is 3, which is half. Using your standard 6-sided dice. What? I shouldn't listen to you so quick. I should have waited on Chris.
He said the same thing I said. 1 and 2. Oh, 1 and 4.
No, he said he was right.
I know.
Your standard 6-sided disc. What is the probability of rolling an outcome to get the most 10 pips? I guess a pip is the number on the die. So using standard 6-sided dice, what is the probability of rolling to get a outcome of 10? Wouldn't it be 3/4?
That's what I was thinking. I was
All
looking
right,
at
Chris,
that.
bail me out here because
At 11 and 12 is ridiculous. If
Yeah,
you got to
11
roll
and-
that many damn times, you're in
Yeah.
trouble.
I say 3 out of 4. That's what I'm going with because you have.
Yeah.
I'm going with 3/4. Chris is silent. He doesn't want us to know. Hey, we were wrong.
Oh my God, it was at 11, 12. Oh God, we're dice stupid.
What is the total of pips on 2 standard 6-sided discs? All right. Well, so each one goes to 10, right? Oh yeah. So we add it up. 10 plus. Oh Jesus Christ! This is involving math. I didn't know we were doing this. We're gonna go to
54. Is
66.
it 54 or 66?
You got me. You're good at math, apparently. The total number of pips on standard 6-sided dice. Well, I was going with 20, but they want you to add 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. So Pips was making him laugh, so he couldn't answer. So
it's either 54 or 66, I think.
all right, we'll go with 54 because I'm not hitting 66, and we were wrong.
Oh God,
42.
What? Well, I don't play with 6-sided dice. I should
don't
just
know.
pull Jack in here. He would know.
The common die is showing 1 pip on top. What is the number on the bottom? Chris said 42. So.
Oh, for crying out loud.
All right, so this is if I was at home,
Okay,
my desk drawer,
it's
I'd
a
be
6-sided
like,
disc, right? It's a 6-sided.
that's what it says. A common die.
Okay, so if
One is
one's on the
on
top, then
Would
6 would be on the
5?
bottom, I would think.
Are you sure? I was thinking 5, but I'll go with you.
Well,
So it should be. Oh no, that would be right
Well,
because it would be an
maybe.
odd number. No, it would be an odd number because 1 is an odd number. So
okay, so then it would be
5 should
5.
be on the bottom. All right, we're going with 5. We haven't so far. We haven't answered. No, I was right.
I
It's
was
6.
right.
Brenda.
I said 6.
I said 6. You went to 5. So
No, you said it was odd. I said, oh, you know what? Shut up.
I don't care at this point. We're 50% through and we've got a 0. What is the shape of a tetrahedral die often used in role-playing games? What is the shape of a tetrahedral die often used in role-playing games? This is one of those D&D questions, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think this is one
that
of
a
those
D&D
questions.
Uh,
I don't know.
oh,
I've never played with a tetrahedral die, even though I've seen some really cool ones and thought about buying them for no
is
apparent
it
reason.
an octagon?
I don't know. Octahedron? Is that right?
Okay, whatever that says.
I don't think it's a prism because a
I'm
prism you
colorblind.
couldn't roll, right? Well, I guess you could roll a prism. Wouldn't be a pyramid. Wouldn't be a sphere. I can rule that out. We're going with octahedral. What do we got to lose? So-
Yeah, I know.
And apparently it was pyramid. So
Oh, well, shit.
big Monopoly questions. You're right. Chris.
Right?
So far, we suck. If a common die is showing 4 pips on top, what number is then on the bottom?
Oh, I ain't falling for this one again.
2, right? 2.
Yeah.
Chris, give me an answer. I'm afraid to push 2. I've got.
What are you
I've got-
afraid of? We've already lost. Just
That's
push
wrong. It was 3.
You know, we've never played this where we've gotten every one of them wrong.
No. This is a new thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in, this is a new thing. We are breaking records here. We're 7 questions in out of 10, and we have 0. I think the audience has 1. So.
I can tell that we don't play dice games
No.
or haven't. in a
What
very
is
long
usually
time.
the sum of numbers on opposite sides of a octahedron shaped die?
Oh,
What
now they
is
want to talk
usually
about
the
that.
sum of numbers on opposite sites of an octahedron shaped die?
Okay, here I'm gonna guess 8.
Okay, Chris, got a guess? Oh, he said 3. Oh, that might have been for the last one.
No,
so
that
I
was the
don't know.
last one.
All right, so we'll go with 8. What's it was
Oh
9.
shit, I was close.
All right.
Don't we get any credit for being close? What the
I didn't spell my name right. What are you talking about? Using two standard 6-sided dice, what is the probability of rolling to get an outcome of at most 3 pips?
Oh, you know
whoa.
what the hell
Two
is a
standard
pip?
6-sided dice. What's
What
the
is-
little dot on it? That's the little dot. The
Oh,
pip
the
is
dots
the dot.
are pips. Those
That's
are
what I'm
pits.
guessing. Pip. P-I-P.
P-I-P.
P-I-P. Yeah,
Ah,
like
well,
nips.
whatever.
I like nips much better. They're funner to play. Using two standard 6-sided dice, what is the probability of rolling to get an outcome at most 3 pips? So
1 out of
pips.
18.
So let's see. You could have a 1 and a 3. You could have a 2 and a 1. And after that, I'm lost. So
1 out of 12.
1 out of 12. That sounds about right. Yeah. Holy
my
shit,
God,
we got one right. So, all right. We're on a roll here. Let's
Okay.
not screw this up. When rolling two standards, I was thinking nips. It was laughing like a preschooler. Chris says, when rolling why do people listen to us? I'm still confused. When rolling two standard 6-sided dice in a game of crabs, the hell is a game of crabs?
Craps.
What terms are commonly used to distinguish an outcome of 2 plus 2 from 3 plus 1 or 1 plus 3? I don't even know what crabs is. I mean, it's an STD or something.
I think
to
we need
beef.
to call Elon.
Yeah.
Can I phone a friend?
Well, we got one right. So would it be, let's see, 2 plus 2 is 4. So hard 4, heavy 4, stone 4, medium 4. Or do we have, oh shit, I don't know. 3
My
plus
God, I'm a
1.
woman. I'll go for the hard 4.
I think 2 plus 2 would be the no.
I don't know. I don't know what
Well,
the hell they're even talking about.
Hey, we got it right.
Hey,
All
I
right.
was right. Thanks for being a woman.
Can I play with your nips? When rolling two standard 6-sided dice, which of these sums of pips as an outcome is the most likely? When rolling two standard 6-sided dice, which of these sums of pips as an outcome is the most likely? 8, 7, 5, or 6?
You lost me at when?
Well,
So,
we're
okay,
rolling
so-
two dice.
oh, we're
And
rolling.
what
two
is
dice.
the most average outcome?
7? Because that's the one you lose on when you're playing craps.
Craps or crabs? All right, we got it right.
Look,
So we
I
got
was
3 out of
right.
10. All right. So we are pretty bad according to trivia.
We got an F.
That's the worst we've ever done.
I feel
We've
like
been
I'm
doing
in
this for
school
what,
again.
We're doing this for what, a year, and that's the worst we've ever done. Jesus, Brenda, you need to study your dice. Learn your
Yeah, okay. I'll
Learn
get
your
right on
pick.
that. Oh, this guy.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. We're going to go with this guy. Murphy's Law states anything that can go wrong will go wrong. What is Cole's Law? Murphy's Law states anything that can go wrong will go wrong. What is Cole's Law?
Cole,
I
as in
don't
the
know.
department store? Don't
No, with a
steal.
C. Cole. It's Cole's
Oh.
Law. I don't know. You'll get
Oh.
shredded. I don't.
I
It's
don't even.
Cole's.
Murphy's Law. I've
I don't
heard
know
of,
that.
but
I don't know what I know. Does anybody know what Cole's Law is? COLE. I guess we're gonna have to click to find out because I don't know what
it's
Cole's
the
Law.
coleslaw joke. Oh,
I said it was be shredded. See, I was right. Shredded cabbage and carrots with mayonnaise and seasoning. See, I was right. I
So
was
was
right
Chris.
for a change.
so
Yeah,
was Chris.
Chris and I have been vindicated for the F. Today's quote: a watched pot never boils, but an unwatched pot boils over immediately. It's according to Jeff Denson. Isn't that quantum mechanics? So,
I don't know. I
all
didn't
right.
see that.
What happened today on March 11th in history? 1980, would-be presidential assassin John Hinckley Jr. watches the film Taxi Driver for the first time. He would watch it many more times, developing his obsession with teenage actress Jodie Foster. His obsession led to his attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan the following March.
I remember that.
Chris is starting to think like this crazy dipshit. Members of the Flathead Gang. Wait, hold on. Member of the Flathead Gang dynamite a Brinks armored car en route outside of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania and make off with $104K, which is $2 million in today's money. One of the guards noted the license plate of the getaway car, and several members were arrested the following day, including the gang leader, Paul Jaworski. And he pled guilty to 2 murders committed during previous robberies and was sentenced to death. So, however, the following August, he and another inmate shot their way out of jail, wounding 2 guards in the process. In June of 28, a policeman was shot and killed by the gang during a robbery. In September, he was recaptured, but during the shootout, the policeman was killed and another died of his wound 5 years later. He was executed in January of 1929. He doesn't sound like a very nice guy. So.
No. You would think that he would straighten up after he escaped the first time. Oh, no. Let's just do it all again.
March 11th, 1888. One of the most famous snowstorms in U.S. history, killing 400 people and creating 50-foot high snowdrifts that lasted for 4 days, with snowfalls up to 58 inches in Saratoga Springs, New York. The destruction of the telegraph lines led to them being placed underground in the future. 50-foot high snowdrift, that's pretty impressive.
Those would be some really big snowmen.
Yeah. So, let's see. Madrid train bombing, March 11th, 2004. Terrorists set off 10 bombings, during which rush hour commuters in Madrid, Spain, 192 were killed and 2,050 injured. Now, my question on this is, who were the terrorists? Were they from...
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. We'll get kicked off again. Don't do it again.
Speaking of great things, birthdays today. First woman U.S. Attorney General was Janet Reno. Was born this day in 19... Oh, no, she wasn't born this day. Sorry, she was appointed March 11th, 93. Janet Reno was appointed by Bill Clinton. Mm-hmm. Did she do anything? I don't remember anything impressive out of her.
She was selected.
Well, they all are. Come on, let's be honest. They all are.
Yeah, this is true.
Mikhail Gorbachev, on this day in 1985, takes office as leader of the Soviet Union. He was the 4th leader in 3 years. So, okay. 1971, the Partridge Family. They got a hit song. Do you remember them, the Partridge Family?
I remember them, yeah.
All right. Well, the TV group Partridge Families, Doesn't Somebody Want to Be Wanted is certified gold. David Cassidy hated the song and initially refused to do it. Later, he stated it was horrible. I was embarrassed by it. I still can't stand to listen to that. Was Sean Cassidy one of the Partridge Family? Or was he separate? I don't remember.
I don't think he was.
I have to go back because I remember that was as a teeny bopper. That was one of the first guys I remember kind of liked when we were making that transition from rock to whatever the hell they call it, disco. World War II, 1942 on this date. General Douglas MacArthur leaves the Philippines. 6 days later, he would declare, I shall return. Sean Cassidy was a hardy boy. Okay, he may, I have no clue. Okay, so I don't even remember the song. He had one song that I liked. He probably only had one hit. World War II, 1941. President Franklin Roosevelt signs the it's called the Lend-Lease Bill, which allowed the U.S. to supply military aid to the Allies. So from 1941, we've just been giving our tax-paying dollars.
Just give it all away. Here, just give it all away.
Well, hey, you know what? Let's at least give President Trump this. We're spending it all on our own shit this time. So. Well, screw you, Ukraine. You're on your own. We got a country we got to blow up. So,
and we're using it just as fast.
Oh God! And now he's talking about Cuba. I'm gonna go get Cuba. What the hell are you talking?
Like I said, one thing at a time, man. One thing at a time.
God, somebody just give him a goddamn gold trophy and medal and tell him he's great and put him in a corner and let him drool on himself. For fuck's sake, save some lives. March 11th, 1861. The Confederate Constitution was created by the Confederate Congress and passed to the states for ratification. Yeah, well, March 11th, 2025. The South is thinking of doing it again.
Oh, I forgot to send you that thing I found on Facebook. Apparently, Texas is going to start having flying taxis.
Flying taxis.
Flying
Right.
taxis.
Well,
And a
one
lot
of the
of
breaking news headlines I heard before coming live was the state of Washington is going to enact their first state tax for reparations.
Oh, good God Almighty! I liked mine better because they're gonna crash.
I just want you to know you voted for this shit just as much as I voted for this dipshit. So we're both screwed in this cesspool. So birthdays today. Anessa Jones, March 11th, 1958. She's known for her role in Buffy as in Family Affairs. You remember Buffy?
Oh God, yeah.
Family Affairs ended, feeling typecast. She exited the entertainment business. Brian Keith offered her a role on his lap. On the Brian Keith show. She was invited to audition for the role of Iris in Taxi Driver. Hey, she'd taken that. Imagine we might not have had a presidential assassination. So she died at the age of 18 of a drug overdose. So it was ruled accidental. They found cocaine, PCP, Quaaludes, and I don't know what the hell that.
And that was accidental?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, that was accidental?
The doctor who prescribed her this was charged with second-degree murder, but died before he could go to trial. So.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Bill Clinton would probably enjoy a bigger selection of Cuban cigars available for insertions into interns. Yeah. So. Douglas Adams. Can we give Trump something to diddle, for Christ's sake? Douglas Adams. Besides for pushing buttons, put your Diet Coke down. Step away from the war map. Douglas Adams, born this day in 1952. He was the British author who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in 1980. So began in 1978 as a BBC radio comedy. And then it was developed into 5 books, a TV series, several stage plays, comics, a computer game, and a 2005 feature. I have never read any of them. Have you read any of those?
I seen the Hitchhiker's. I've seen that, but I've never read any of the books.
I've never read them either. They say that they're great. I don't know. Jacinito, am I pronouncing that right? Jacinita Marto, born this day in 1910. She was a Fatima viewer. Okay, one of the 3 children who claimed to have seen Our Lady of Fatima visions of the Virgin Mary near Fatima, Portugal in 1917. Her and her brother Francisco also claimed to have been seen their visions. They would die of the great influenza several years later. So what good did seeing that do for you? Not a damn thing. So there you go. Lawrence Welk. He was born this day in 1903. I know you remember him, don't you?
Yeah, my grandma used to watch him.
Yeah. I was subjected to that Sunday nights. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Known for his conservative, wholesome values, he fired Champagne Lady Alice Lawn for showing too much leg, stating he would not tolerate such cheesecake performances on his show. Okay, any female who wants to give a cheesecake performance on the Sportcat Daily Gazette, just let me know. I'll hook you up. Too much leg.
Well, back then, that's the way it was.
Oh, hey, your brother, Shep Howard, born this day in 1895. Comic actor, one of the original 3 Stooges. He was one of the fellow Stooges, Moe, Howard, Mo Howard, I didn't know it was his last name. And Curly, did you know that was their last name? Mo Howard, Curly Howard. The term fake shep was coined after an uncredited double was used to complete several of the Three Stooges shorts after Shemp's death. So they killed him and they're like, show must go on. Got to find fake Shep. So they just adopted a guy. I did not know that was their last name. So Chris says, have either of you considered doing a paranormal show about the miracle of the sun in Fatima, Portugal in 1917? That would probably be more up your alley, Brenda. So
Yeah, it would be.
yeah. On this day, Christian Kent Nelson invented the ice cream bar. Danish-born American vendor, he patented the first ice cream bar in 1922. It was to provide a frozen dainty compromising of a form of a retaining block or brick of ice cream or the like to provide encasement therefore. That sounds like a technical thing for saying it's chocolate, vanilla, and well, I guess you could have chocolate.
And now you can put them on the counter for hours and they don't melt. Ooh,
isn't that great?
Technology.
I just yeah.
Yeah.
You can put a Oreo under a flamethrower and it won't burn for 20
I know. I watched a thing on how they're made and that just turned me off of Oreos completely.
Yeah.
I'm done.
The worst ones are the diet ones. They won't. You can toss them in a fire and
Diet Oreos.
Yeah.
They make diet Oreos.
Yeah, they're made with that fake sugar, Splenda or Apriva or whatever the hell. Yeah, they're for diabetics. So let's see. You're already going to lose a fucking leg because you got diabetes. So we're going to give you shit that won't fucking burn to eat. Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense, America.
You know those hot fry sticks that come in a bag?
Yes,
Those don't burn either.
Oh, don't ruin it for me.
Just so you know.
They got to. The grease. They got to. With the grease, it's got to pop like a...
I put them in an ashtray once in a pile and set them on fire. And yeah, the fire went right out.
All right. Well, I will say, we're making progress. I did have my first Cheetos Naked Flaming Hot. And if you know what that is, it's a Cheeto, obviously, and it's still got those hot spices and stuff on it, but they take all the bad shit out. It's what you get if you're not in this country. And I gotta say, it's pretty tasty. So, but as compared to $2 for a bag is $7 for a bag. I don't know. I'll stick with the shit that'll kill you.
Because it's naked. Price usually
That's
goes
down. You can get Doritos Naked. They're pretty good. They're in a white bag. It's got no dyes. It's got no chemicals. It's all natural. So, I had a sailor tell me once that he would never eat a Dorito because he was on a ship that went to this island that reclaimed bird feces, and that's what the black dot on Doritos was that bird feces. He said they used to haul it by the cargo ship. I don't know. He would have just been drunk. I don't know, but. But he told me. I don't know. He could have just been a drunk sailor. God knows.
Oh, my God.
First person to drive 300 miles an hour. How far behind are we? I ain't got my clock up to keep me on check. You're not keeping me on check. We got to be behind. No, not yet. So the first person to drive 300 miles an hour, Sir Malcolm Campbell, British Hall of Fame auto racer. He was the first person to drive over 200 miles an hour, 1935 at the Bonneville Flats. So, all right.
Interesting.
They will not let NASCAR go up that fast. You know that, right?
Well, they make too many turns. Half of them wouldn't make it.
Oh, come on. Let them get up to 300 miles an hour. I don't give a rat's ass if they die in the corner. That's their stupidity for doing that fast. Come on. I'm paying for entertainment here, by God. Or this day in 1971. Johnny Knoxville. He is an American stunt performer, and he's produced several shows for MTV. So, yeah, not a fan of his. So, Antone Scalia. He was born this day in 1936, a U.S. Supreme Court justice. Yes, the restrictor plates. I wish we could get back to classic NASCAR, where they built the engines and they let them run. They didn't give a rat's ass about the aerodynamics, the flow. If you could build a car that would go 300 miles an hour and you had somebody that would strap their ass in there and go, let's hit it, boys. That's racing. So, but all cars have to be alike. We have to have the exact same engine. And now they're trying to push this damn diversity on us. Jesus Christ.
Boy, you are just lit up today, aren't you?
I don't know. It's what happens when I sweat. Sam Donaldson, born this day in 1934. He's an American TV reporter. Robert Murdoch, Australian-born American publisher of the New York Post and the Village Voice, born this day in 1931. Peter Hunt. He was born this day in 1925. He was a film director. Goldfinger. And on Her Majesty's Secret Service. I saw a thing on this last night. Actually, not that. It was Moonraker. That was the Bond where the guy had those metal teeth, right?
Yeah.
And somewhere in the movie, there's a girl that he likes. And when she smiles, she had metal teeth. Do you remember that?
Possibly.
Well, she doesn't have metal teeth anymore.
Did they fall out?
That is another one of those things that they said, no, that she never had metal teeth, but everybody remembers her.
Oh, man.
The Cosby Show. They changed a couple of the Cosby shows. And we actually, there is actually, if you go to this one channel, I think it's called Minutes of Horror, one of their latest episodes on time swaps. And they actually show what's streaming now and what was on a VHS tape. And side by side, and you can see the differences.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was crazy. So, and but they're denying it. They said, that could be AI that changed.
No. So, I think that the government did that to make us feel like we were crazy.
Chris says somebody in Peter Hunt's family had to be named Mike Hunt. Strange story, but I did know a Mike Hunt. So. It was in Maryland. Anyway. Harold Wilson, British politician. He was the UK Prime Minister. He was born this day in 1916. Dorothy Gish, American silent film actress. She was known for remodeling her husband. She was born in 1898. Wanda Gag. That's got to be a joke here. American author and artist. She is known for writing and illustrate the children's book Millions of Cats, the oldest American picture book that is still in print. And she translated the tales from the Grimm of Grimm's fairy tales in 1930s. Millions of Cats. You'd think I'd know that story, but I don't. Founded Raytheon today in the guy who founded it was born in 1890, an American electrical engineer. So, all right, good for him. Marius Petaby, he was born in 1818. He was a French-born choreographer. Urbain Le Verrier, he was a French astronomer, born in 1811. Why do we care? Robert Tree is an American politician. He was born in 1731. So, Torquato Tasso, he's an Italian poet, born in 1544. Why do I care? Why do you even have it? All right, we're going to move on. Today in history, we talked about the Great Blizzard, the Cropsey Killer of 1944. Andre Ryan is born. I don't remember that one.
I remember that. You don't remember the Cropsey?
11 children from Staten Island, YMCA, loaded them onto a school bus and drove them to an airport. The kids were unharmed, but he was sentenced to 10 months in prison for abduction. 5 years later, he was convicted of kidnapping a 12-year-old. He's suspected of killing her as well as several other ones. 2011, the Fukushima nuclear disaster. See, that type of news is more relevant. Following a magnitude 9.0 earthquake in Japan, Fukushima, because it makes perfect sense to put a goddamn nuclear power plant right on the ocean. It's perfect sense. So
they blew themselves up.
But I mean, okay, let's be honest. We also have a city that's built below sea level down in the Gulf. Come on, man. So 2011, the Lululemon murder in Bethesda. Where was Andy? Rachel Ortelli, a manager of an athletics store, Lululemon, called police after finding two badly beaten women in the back of the store. When they arrived on scene, they found track marks from a wheelchair. What? So,
wait, what? What the hell?
Norwood told police that two men entered the store around closing time. They raped her and Murray, then stabbed her to death. Inconsistencies with her story, as well as physical evidence pointing to her guilt, led police to arrest her for the murder. So, and he got off scot-free.
So they did all that and then jumped back in the wheelchair and left?
Yeah.
And nobody's seen a thing.
Not a damn thing. Nobody saw shit. They see me roll and nobody saw anything. Lord help us. Why do people listen to us? I don't know. Please support me. I do this for free. It's National 311 Day. Oh, for my friend KG. National Funeral Director and Mortician Day. So National Promposal Day. That's when you ask the chick to go to the prom.
You
right?
know, I could do that job. I could be a mortician.
No, you couldn't. And just ask
Yeah, I
KG.
could.
National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day. National Oatmeal Nut Waffle Day.
Oh.
It's too many. Yeah. I'm okay for a waffle. I'm okay for an oatmeal cookie, but don't be nutting in either of them. So. National Worship of Tools Day. Where's Tim the Tool Tailors? National Worship of Tools Day. National Johnny Appleseed Day. All right. I'm okay with that. I'm down with that.
You know how when we grew up, they told us not to eat apple seeds because they were bad for us?
Yeah,
You know,
get your belly and grow up.
Turns out they're good for you.
Is it? I don't know. I still don't.
Yes.
Huh, I'll look that up. Well, yeah, because I saw Mrs. Sportcat doing some with apricot seeds. I'm like, what are you doing with that? And she's like, nothing. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
you can bust open apricot seeds.
don't you grind those up into a powder and they make a bad poison that kills people? And she's like, no. And I saw her over there with something.
Yeah.
She's over there boiling something in her cauldron. And like, I don't know. She asked if the cat had
making her
son.
next witch's
What?
brew.
Woke up and there's a piece of my hair missing. Like, what the hell is that? Debunking Day is today. Independence Restoration Day. Hey, America must have something to do with that shit. Key Deer Awareness Day. Do you know what key deer is?
Key deer?
Key, K-E-Y. Key deer, like the deer, an animal. Do you know what a key deer is? I'm being dead serious.
No.
You would like this. They're midget deers that are friendly.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It's
Okay,
true story.
but those I would be okay with.
You
I
go
would be
down to
okay with
Key
those.
West. Go down to Key West, and they have deers there. And because of evolution, they are smaller. And because, well, they can't get away from mankind, and that's all that's on the island. They're considered endangered, and you're not allowed to mess with them. But they're everywhere. So,
Oh God, I would feed them and bring them in my house and let them sleep on a doggy bed. I would be okay with them. They're animals.
You mean science lied to us? Our big government's lied to us about something that's good for us? No.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah, bastards.
Martyrdom of Imam Ali Day. Well, does that mean we've killed like 5 of them so far, haven't we? Hey, and this last one they got, he's missing legs, Brenda. So you and him will have something to talk about. So
All right.
it's Moshu's birthday. I have no idea what the hell. It's a federal holiday, apparently. National COVID-19 Day. Oh, okay. Good job. National Dream Day. National Immune System Day. What a day to have the two.
Yeah.
No
What an
smoking
oxymoron that is.
National
Please smoke away.
No Smoking Day. Remember they used to tell us, Chris, that was good for us. National No Code Day. And we've talked about people nutting in my waffles. Not happy. National Peyton Slaymaker Day. Who the hell is Peyton Slaymaker, and how the hell did he get a day? So upset about this. It's Sofrita Day, or Sofrata, whatever the hell that is, day. And it's Wash Your Nose Day. That's all I'm going to wash today. So
Mine's running, so it's washing itself.
Oh, these allergies, yeah. Oh, God. Here we go, Brenda. I'm going to get in trouble.
Uh-oh.
World Day of Muslim Culture, Peace, Dialogue, in Film.
Don't do it.
How the hell do they have films? They keep blowing shit up.
Hang on.
World Plumbing Day.
Hang on, everybody. We're in for
Wait a
we're in
minute.
for a glitch.
Wait a minute. You're getting duct tape. Do I need to call somebody? Because that's what the latest Muslims threw at the Muslim governor was a roll of duct tape. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here, tape yourself back together.
It's Eat Your Noodles Day, Brenda. Make sure to eat your noodles.
Oh, my landlord is making me shrimp pasta today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't like shrimp, but I like pasta. Let's see. Promposal Day. We talked about that. Let's see. All right. So, weird facts. Today is the 70th day of 2026 and the 81st day of winter. Lies. It's all lies.
Yeah.
We talked about the blizzard. Lawrence Welk's birthday. We talked about him. Ralph Abernathy. It was his birthday. We talked about that. I think Sam Donaldson. Yeah. Douglas Adams, author. Yes. Johnny Knoxville. Yeah. YouTube personality. Yeah. Okay. Anthony Davis. He was a basketball player. Happy birthday. So today's fact, according to Forbes News Corporation chairman Emeritus Rupert Murdoch, his net worth is $23.4 billion. And that was as of February of 25.
Why do you need that much money?
Why
What do you do with that much money?
Today's quote, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, we have to at least consider the possibility that we have a small aquatic bird of the family Entidae on our hands.
And it's probably worth billions.
Okay. Today's magic number is 50 billion. Aid extended to nearly 40 countries in the form of funds and military goods under the Lend-Lease Act. Oh, this is going to get me pissed off, which was signed by Franklin D. Roosevelt on this day in 1941. $50 billion of my money we've given away.
Well, somebody needs to rewrite that because that man's been dead for quite a while. So he won't know.
The money away. Oh, Jesus. All right. Where are we going from here, Brenda?
To hell, I think.
Probably. Yeah, let's see. We'll go to this. Breaking live news. Let's see what's going on in the world today, Brenda.
Oh, God. Do we have to?
Iran's ship attacks. It's their day of peace, remember? But their ship attacks have worsened the economy and has countries concerned, and they're all tapping their oil reserves. Yeah. 1 minute ago, smoke blankets Tehran as the smell of airstrikes lingers. Why does that remind me of Apocalypse Now? So
we already seen this movie. Get it over with.
Lebanon will not accept a return to the past, so they're going to bomb somebody.
This is mine.
U.S. says Washington stands with the Lebanese that were drug into a war by Hezbollah at the behest of Iran. So, Republican Senator Tillis says the U.S. must not pretend Iran strikes. Hold on a minute. Republican Senator Tillis says the U.S. must not pretend the Iran school strike didn't happen. That is still up in the air. So death toll in Lebanon climbs to over 600 because of Israel and Lebanon. Let's see. UN peacekeeper says 4,000 weapons have been fired just in Lebanon. So we haven't bombed anything in Lebanon, have we? Maybe not today. I don't know. So, but we're still looking into. Yeah, we know about that. Trump says he thinks oil companies should use the Strait of Hormuz amid the Iran war. Well, yeah, he's not on one of those boats. Send your fucking yacht over there and ride through it. U.S. says large numbers of Americans are declining free evacuation flights. Okay. So what you're saying is it's a shitty over there, it's a shitty here. So 11:49 a.m. Iran has hit a Thai cargo ship. Bangkok says it is gravely concerned. Well, yeah. Yeah. So Trump administration sees allies use strategic oil reserves and says it's appropriate. Okay. Let's see. South Korea will release 22.46 million barrels of oil. Japan welcomes an IE oil release. Of course they do. So, let's see. U.S. commanders say AI helped military hit more than 5,500 targets. Hey, it's good to know we've got AI in charge. It's bad enough we have an orange Cheeto. Now we've got AI. So, all right. Trump keeps telling America he's winning in Iran. You're winning. You're winning. We're running out of bombs, but you're winning. See, this is the thing. They're painting targets that look like planes and shit on the ground, and we're sending $1 million bombs to blow up a piece of concrete or a goddamn inflatable balloon. They've got rowboats with a motor on them that they're using to plant mines, and we're using $1 million bomb to blow it up. Come on, man. AI says it's all right, so we must do it. Orange Man and AI are in charge. Jesus.
AI.
The Iranian women's soccer team is staying in Asia until it is safe to travel home. So, all right. I thought that Australia was keeping some of them. So,
yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, me too. Romania allows the U.S. to increase presence in its air bases. So, well, that's good. Another country we're dragging into this. Good deal. Baghdad warns kidnapping threats and urges citizens to leave.
What?
You're going to get kidnapped. Get out. Bad shit's coming. Get out.
Oh, my gosh.
We should just change the show to we talk about happy shit. So.
I think it's all a lie. It's all a lie.
Could be.
They're playing games.
The Iran Revolutionary Guard has struck a Liberia flagged vessel, which they claimed was Israel owned, and they struck a Thai bulk carrier in the Strait of Hormuz after they have ignored Trump saying, "Stop, the war is over." So Trump says, "Stop, war is over." They just keep going. It doesn't work that way, Trump.
We're done.
Spend a couple more $1 million blowing some balloons up. God damn it.
We're done. We're done. Let's all go home.
Yeah. So, and here, yeah, well, we're going to get into this in a minute. If we got time, we'll get into it because I'll get on a rant about that. Let's see. 32 countries have agreed to release oil reserves. So, in other words, we're dragging 32 other countries into our shitstorm. Yay. All right. It's the UK included in Korea. We know about them. Let's see. 32 countries. Yeah, I don't care. Day 12, Iran war. What to know? The Strait of Hormuz, the key shipping route for the world's oil, has become a battleground with 3 cargo ships hit just today. And then Iran is threatening that they're sending more rowboats. So,
God.
Don't worry, the Cheeto is sending more $1 million bombs. So,
oh, man.
Donald Trump said to his G7 leaders in a phone call that his decisions on the war are having a tremendous impact on the world. You think?
No.
But he says it's all going to end soon. There's practically nothing left. So
yeah. Okay.
He's now refusing to comment if the Iran war was a success if the supreme leader stays in power. I'll just get him a wheelchair. So he'll be easier to hit then. So Jesus.
Well, I don't know. Somebody in a wheelchair beat up 2 women and got away.
They see me rolling. Jesus Christ. Let's see. 8 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago, our president. The Iran war. This is a quote from President Trump. The Iran war turned out to be easier than we thought. What? What? What?
I can't with this.
11
anymore.
minutes ago, Trump says, let's see what happens to the new world leader. You already lost your goddamn legs. We're coming for you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's going to beat you up in his wheelchair and roll away.
See you rolling. Can we not use $1 million bomb? Can we use like a 38-cent bullet? It'd be much cheaper. Strike hard. Israel releases recording of conversation between two pilots. It can be heard telling his American counterpart that it's an honor for us to fight with you. Please be safe out there. Strike hard. Trump urges ships to cross the strait. But Iran says it's not pulling back from its rowboats. So, Jesus Christ. What else we got here? It's all about this war. Is there any other news? So we're still going on about this attack, and I've been doing a little more reading. And my first thoughts on this attack may be off, but I'm still not sure the U.S. is out of the woods. But it hit me. You and I talked about this, but it didn't really hit me until they came in and said it was a Saturday night attack. What school is in session Saturday night?
10 o'clock at night their time. If you looked at the thing, there was boys and girls on there, and their girls don't go to school.
That's a good point.
So somebody tell me some bullshit.
It's their day of freedom or peace or whatever.
Whatever. Go peace. But yeah, so I think
Trump
that whole thing was made up.
Trump was asked 1 hour ago if the war was successful if the new supreme leader stays in power, to which Trump replied, "We got half the fucker." So
he did not.
See you rolling.
Oh, for shit's sakes.
Yeah, they're coming for you, Brenda.
No, not I.
18 confirmed attacks on healthcare sites in Iran, says the World Health Organization.
Whatever happened to Nancy Guthrie
from Home Depot?
Do we have any updates on Nancy Guthrie? I mean,
yeah, we do actually. We do. All right, I'm tired of talking about this. Well, I'm not tired. It's. God damn it, go away. It's just all that's in the news. So, let's see if there's any Trump. We got half the fucking ships burning. Yeah, they're getting. Questioned just moments ago. What about Iran's uranium? President Trump declined to comment. He says, I'm not going to answer that. Okay, wait a minute. The whole reason we went into
mine.
Oh, jeez. The whole reason we went into this country, it's kind of like Bush and the chemicals of weapons of mass destruction. So, and then he declined to comment on half a Khomeini. That's his new name, half a Khomeini. Half a Khomeini can rule in Iran. Half a Khomeini.
Oh my God.
Oh, half a Khomeini on a stick.
I am telling you, Russia is looking so good to me right now.
Army identifies a soldier killed in Kuwait. A military medical examiner has identified Robert Marzan, 54, an Army Reserve soldier, as one of 6 killed in the March 1st Iranian drone attack. So previously, they had listed him as missing in action. Is that right? He was a chief warrant officer. So we're up to, 8 now?
I heard that there was a hell of a lot more than what they're saying.
Well, we talked about that with my buddy with the stuff, so pictures. Yeah. Commander highlights AI as is in the Iran war. Our war fighters are using AI tools. That scares me in itself. So
yeah.
Trump says he loves Lebanon.
This week. This week, maybe.
It's been a disaster for many years. But I'm going to build a hotel there. It'll be better.
Oh God, no.
Jesus. Put a casino there. So
yeah.
Yes. All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. Iran's not joining the World Cup. I'm somehow sadly disappointed. I don't really know why. Next week, the U.S. Intelligence Committee is going to receive intel about terrorist threats in the United States.
Yeah, they were all
Maybe
over.
we could do it quicker. I mean,
right?
you know,
We've already
get
had
on
a
a plane,
couple
get to DC, just tell us this shit.
And
See these
just
pictures
recently-
of holes in concrete? That's painted
Just-
shit.
Just recently in Harris County, they caught a guy who had bomb-making materials, and they arrested him and found out that he was going to blow up Highway 290. And I was like, wow, okay.
All right.
So we have to wait till next week and see what happens next? All right.
There you go. So my number one competition, Joe Rogan, me and him are tied in the ratings. He is now slamming Trump on the Iran war. It's good you caught up to me, Joe. Thanks. Good talk. Yeah. And President Trump says the U.S. is not finished yet. Moments ago, he said that, speaking to reporters outside the White House. He said that the Iran people have lost their air force. Their leaders are gone. Well, half of Khomeini's still there. We could do a lot worse. Well,
You know, I
What?
wonder something. I wonder if
Is he
Joe
crazy?
Rogan. I wonder if Joe Rogan is related to Aleister Crowley because he looks a lot like him.
I don't know. 1512. This was moments ago. Can Trump persuade Americans to ignore oil prices and back his war on Iran? Well, I can tell you here in Tennessee, the prices have went about $1. So, but Trump says that it's a quote matter of war. Well, yeah, when you bomb a country that makes oil, it's a matter of war. U.S. Embassy says Iran-backed groups are attacking hotels in Iraq. That was as of an hour ago. No, that was 30 minutes ago. So Gulf countries have targeted 950 Iranian missiles and 2,500 drones in war so far. but they got more rowboats. That's all they need. Oh, Jesus. Oh. The UN Security Council is going to vote. This is according to 1401 East Coast time. It's 1515. UN Security Council to vote on Gulf countries' demand to end all attacks on Iran. So they're all going to vote. Moscow and U.S. and Israel may be outnumbered on this vote. Macron, he sent his Navy over there, so we're sure shit's going to get done now that the French Navy is there. So, all right. So currently, as of 15:15 East Coast time, the United States is at DEFCON 3, so which means we're at a state of readiness here in the U.S. And but
we have
said
to wait till next week before they, talk
Yeah.
about it.
But at DEFCON 3, the Air Force can be ready to go in 15 minutes. Somehow I'm not buying this. So, somehow I'm just not buying that we're ready in 15 minutes. So, I'm done talking about this war for the moment. Trump issues official response to rising gas prices. Most insightful take in all of media. Only fools would think differently.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So yeah, the average gas price in the United States, and we still can't complain because in other parts of the world it's much more expensive. But here, the average price in the U.S. is $3.54, which is up. They say 62 cents from a month ago. Here in DC, here in East Tennessee, it's went up almost $1. So let's see what fuel prices are. Brenda,
Yeah.
Texas, $3.25.
Yeah.
Bobby Dizzle, it's $3.21. Down in Georgia, it's $3.41. Here in no, it's not Kentucky, it's Tennessee, it's $3.20. That's about right. Florida is $3.70. Let's go to California, $5.34.
Oh yeah, they'll be up to $8 a gallon before too long.
How
They
do people
usually
afford to
skyrocket.
drive?
They have good
How do
jobs.
they
Apparently, they
afford to
make
drive?
good money out there. I don't know. Shit.
Wow, how do they drive? A sun up in Vermont, it's 350. Jesus Christ. DC is 361. Maryland, it's 351. Good Lord. That's horrible. Oh, I mean, look at the prices of diesel. That's where it hurts us the most as Americans, is the diesel.
Yeah.
No. Diesel, nowhere on the board is it below $4. It's almost $5 consistently across the states.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. So, but hey, we're winning. Winning is good. Winning's good. Yeah, we talk. This is the we bomb shit map. I'm done with it.
I know, right?
I'm done with it. This is a Strait of Hormuz, however you say it, and these are the ships currently in it. So yesterday some were going through, but they were turning off their transponder. Yeah. Oh, look, a Chinese ship made it through.
Oh,
huh. And what is this one? Whose flag is this one? It's a bulk carrier. I don't even know who that flag is. Dubai. Okay, yeah. All right. So all the others, all these little red dots are just sitting there. So the Sunny Linger, he's just sitting there. So it's no, he's underway. Who is that? I don't know what country that is. I don't know. But there's very little traffic there now. But Trump wants it open. But look at all these red dots. These are ships that are just parked. They're not going anywhere.
They won't go.
Not going anywhere. I don't blame them.
I hope they got enough food on there to supply the people that are on there.
Well, they'll call for Grubhub, so it'll be all right. So.
Get it delivered by Texas's flying taxis.
No, they'll have that rowboat coming out to their ship, and here's $350 million to blow up a Big Mac. So.
Blow up a Big Mac.
That was my Grubhub. DC, everything is normal. A man has been taken into custody after he drove his van into the White House gate. Well, that was very smart. Secret Service said the man crashed into the temporary security barrier just before 6:30. He was immediately arrested by the uniform division.
They didn't bother to ask him if he was
not released. So,
they
but they
didn't bother
the bottom squad.
I mean, what if he was having a heart attack or something?
Yeah,
that stuff happen.
All right, you're gonna get me on a rant on another one here. You see this guy, Mr. Frickin' Happy. Yeah, you see him, Lindsey Graham. He says this was a quote from an interview that we need to send their sons and daughters. Talking about Americans. Americans need to send their sons and daughters to the Middle East to fight.
How about we send Lindsey Graham?
How about you shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ.
Let's send him. He'll bore them all to death. They'll get tired and go to bed. Shit.
In another recent segment, Kelly noted about Graham, no one elected you as the commander-in-chief. How about shut the fuck up? That was Megyn Kelly. She beat me to it. Megyn beat me to it. You've disgraced yourself and endangered our troops enough. Hey, I might have to start listening to her again. So.
Way to go, Megyn.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, well, it's true. It's true. And we'll go to this next headline. The best thing Trump can do for the Iran war effort is shutting up Lindsey Graham.
There you go.
Headline. I don't disagree. So his asinine rhetoric about the Iran war is making it more difficult for the Trump White House to develop a coherent message. They're calling it a mess. When he isn't bragging about how much money the U.S. is going to make as a result of the conflict, he's calling for more American intervention in the countries like Cuba and Lebanon.
Oh, he must be almost out of his money.
In his most recent rant, Monday evening, he went on Fox News Hannity and went unhinged. During his 10-minute dialogue, he said that he repeated claims that if Trump had not done this, Iran would have nuclear capability within weeks, not months, And if they had a nuclear weapon, they would use it. He contended that anyone who doubts such assertions are stupid and a fool. But that was only the beginning. That was only the beginning of his rant, because acting as if he was president, he said he was willing to do anything to eliminate this. Under the agreement I've been pushing for, if you're attacked by Iran, we would go to war for you.
He would do anything. How about step down?
Yep. How about he goes back to South Carolina and find a wife, have some kids, and send them to war? So
ain't nobody want to play with that. Come on.
He is such a waste of air. But Trump, that's Trump's man. I don't understand it. He's one of the swamp. He's probably the biggest one in the swamp.
Well, no, there's a couple others, but still, he's right up there in line.
He can't be bigger than that bloated windbag.
He's the only one who's allowed to talk.
Well, we'll switch over. We'll switch over
corruption.
and make sure that we're down the middle. I will make sure that I'm fair and balanced and down the middle. I'm not a political scientist, but I want to make sure we're fair and balanced and down the middle. Yeah. Schumer and Jeffries have been told to step down over failure to fight a war-crazed Trump. This is breaking news this afternoon. God. A coalition of peace groups on Wednesday has launched a new national campaign calling for the top Democrats, Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, to resign from their leadership roles, citing their failure to sufficiently fight back against a war-crazed Trump administration. The coalition, which includes Peace Action and Roots Action, launched a petition and declared that it is time to organize congressional Democrats to replace Schumer and Jeffries with leaders who are willing and able to challenge the runaway militarism that's dragged our country into launching yet another war, this time against Iran. So they have not acted to prevent the war, not even on Venezuela or the current war. Their petition reads, they've worked to delay a vote on Iran until after the war had started. That way they could not oppose the launch. So they're calling for them too. They don't like them either. So it's not just one side. We don't like either. So
yeah, well, you know.
I can't say that, Chris. Somebody might get me. Bad enough I offend some people. Dozens. Okay, this annoyed me. Dozens of U.S. service members in Kuwait have suffered serious injuries, including burns, brain trauma, and shrapnel wounds. Now, here's what burns me about this. Well, I shouldn't say that. Here's what burns me. I apologize for that one. Don't apologize for anything else, but I apologize for that. The Iranian drone attack in Kuwait that killed 6, I think we're up to 8 now, in the early hours of the war. Well, our people that are out in front on this can't give us an exact number of people injured. Now, I just want to explain something here real quickly. If I am on the scene of a mass casualty incident, I'm the first one there, my first job is to categorize the injured and dead. And then my second job, after calling for help and getting available resources, I guess my third job would be to give a number. I have 3 people dead. I have 6 people walking wounded. I have 18 that are critical, and I have 7 that are, who knows? But you have to give a number. But our military said it could be about 140. It could be about 150. Okay, how in the fuck do you not know how many of our troops are injured? That seems so easy, but you just want to backtalk and not come up with a number.
Yeah.
Come on.
They know they're just not allowed to say. That's what it is.
Yep. So they have said that they've moved the injured to Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, Walter Reed Medical Center in DC, and I can't pronounce that, Landstuhl Medical Center in Germany.
Yep.
So they're moving them around the country, around the world. Immediate evacuation, traumatic brain injury, burns, injuries, concussions, but they can't tell you how many.
Yeah.
But they did call for 100 military medical personnel to go to the German facility to assist. So if they need 100 people in Germany, it's probably not a small number. But our military says it could be 140. Could be. How do you not give me a number? Come on, you know the number. You know the number as well as you're sitting there. So,
Yep.
They don't. Did you just light a cigarette?
No.
God, you just lit a cigarette.
I have this thing that has water in it.
Your Budweiser. There you go.
No, I have a thing that has water in it. When I click it, I can drain the water out, and it goes into a little bowl for the dog to drink.
Oh, I thought you flipped your Zippo.
Nope.
Before
I
we
haven't
came
flipped
on the
the
air,
Zippo in a year and a half.
before we came on the air at about 9 a.m. Eastern, Iran's sleeper cells have been activated to eliminate Trump. Now, YouTube, don't get me. I'm reading a news article. So supposedly they have they call it Operation Trigger for sleeper cells. They have their own name for this. What if they got cool AI art to go with it? So yeah.
Operation Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah.
But Trump says he can't be eliminated, but the leader says be careful not to be eliminated. But the president says he doesn't believe he can live in peace or without testicles. So there you go. Half a Khomeini. That is sticking now.
Oh, God.
Trump says the Iran war will end soon because there's nothing left to target. Okay, then why do we keep blowing shit up? Nothing left to target. Why do we keep blowing shit up? So the war is going to be over soon. I can't tell you how many people are injured. Can't tell. No, don't ask those questions. But it's going to be over soon.
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. destroys mine layers, which I said are basically rowboats, speedboats with mines on them. We're using $1 million bombs to blow these things up. Now, can't we? Do you know our mine fleet? Our naval division of mine fleet. Do you know where it is right now?
No.
It's in dock on the East Coast. Do you know why?
No, why?
It's being decommissioned.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is.
So we're using drones and we don't have battleships anymore. We're using expensive launchers, missiles to take out rowboats. But we can't go clean it up because our boats are out of service. So makes sense. Karg Island. Have you heard of that, Brenda? KHARG. Karg Island.
Oh God, I don't. Is it bad?
It's 25 kilometers off of Iran's southern coast. It's a tiny island that is run by oil terminals and storage facilities. It's the heartbeat of the exports, and it is untouchable. That is the most heavily fortified thing that Iran has. So,
and they put that in the news.
Yeah, well, that's the one Trump said that. Well, no, we're not done yet. So you can't bomb it because if you bomb it, you're going to ruin the entire oil supply for the world.
Okay.
So you can't bomb it. We don't have a big gorilla to go in and help. We're apparently even the U.S. military says it's going to be hands off. So do you know what that's going to be? The only way to secure that, for the U.S. to secure it, boots on the ground.
They got to go pee on it and say, "This is mine."
Yeah, it's the most fortified and best defended site they have.
Yeah, how much you want to bet if they try to put boots on the ground, Iran will blow that thing up on their own?
Well,
they'll be like, "Hey, screw you."
Well, they don't care. They're already living in mud huts in the goddamn first century, so fuck, they wouldn't care.
True.
So, they'll go find some goats and they'll be happy.
Oh, for God's sakes.
U.S. is telling Israel. U.S. is telling Israel, don't don't hit it. Don't strike it. That when
now they're going to
Israel's
do the
saying we got nothing
opposite.
to lose. So,
They're like
yeah.
a bunch of kids. They're going to do the opposite. Why you tell them that?
So
God.
the best option will be to seize it. So even the French have discussed this. So hey, there is the French headed that way. They're sailing that way. Maybe the French are going to storm the island. So
yeah. The French will take it.
We're waiting to see if there will be sabotage or cyber attacks on it. So yeah, there would be a shocker. So all right. 3 vessels have been struck. We talked about that. The most intense assault so far. Yeah, we've already covered that. 2 of the 3 are burning in the strait right now. I should have looked at the names of them. That probably would have been important. Oh well, it's one of them. They're all burning. It's all dead. We talked about this. The U.S. has asked Israel to stop striking the energy infrastructure. So President Trump says, leave it alone. Lindsey Graham wants the money. So
we'll trade you, Lindsey Graham.
Trump wants to cooperate with the oil sector after we have half a Khamenei out. So, I just don't say they're not a peaceful, even though today's their day of goat peace or whatever the hell it is. They're not peaceful. They're not kind. They don't like us. Probably because of people like me. So,
well.
Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, is a no-show at his own succession rally. He's now got a nickname of half a Khamenei. So, the charisma of a boiled potato.
Oh, God.
Half a Khamenei. That's stuck. I'm sorry, it's stuck. So, he has been lightly injured, but he's still active. So does that mean he can still pee? What is that?
Well,
what does that mean exactly?
That's funny. Well,
what does it mean? Rumor is that he's lost at least a leg. Some others have stated as 2 and that he was critical. So if he's off both legs, he's now half a Khamenei.
he probably hasn't lost anything. They're probably just saying that. They've got him hid somewhere so nobody blows him up.
It's true. We're so gullible. So the U.S. is now weighing on how to move ships safely through the Strait of Hormuz, calling it Operation Epic Escort. This is going to be the next thing.
Oh, boy.
Pentagon,
Here we go.
This is when we got to wait for the French on this one. We're going to escort the ships through. Now here's my thing. Can't we just, drones can be launched and be up for like 9-10 hours or something like that, right?
I don't know anything.
They got
about
like
that.
they got like a long time that they can be airborne, and they carry missiles. We already know about that. So wouldn't it be cheaper just to put the drones up and have them cruising up and down the coast? And if they shoot a drone down, just send it under. It's cheaper than missiles. So I don't know. What do I know though, Brenda? What do I know?
I don't know. I think that they should just go in and cut a piece of that off. You know,
They
drill into that and just go through that piece.
It's half a Khamenei.
No, I'm not talking. Oh, God.
Oh, Brenda, the hate mail you're gonna get. So
Bye. BobbyDizzle.com.
yeah, there we go. he's in Alabama. He's on. Australian submariners have a brush with the Iran war.
Uh-oh.
Christchurch, New Zealand, on March 4th, when the U.S. Navy submarine torpedoed an enemy combatant for the first time since WW2, three Australian submariners were aboard. This was a contentious point for Canberra, as it is not a party to the military action against Iran. 2 days later, the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, confirmed the presence of the Australian Navy sailors aboard the U.S. submarine when the Iranian frigate was sunk. We would not normally confirm such an issue, but given our meetings and the public interest, I can confirm that there were 3 Australian personnel on board, he revealed. He added, I can confirm, although no Australian personnel have participated in any offensive action against Iran. frameworks are in place to ensure Australians do not participate in combat action. There's a long-standing third country arrangement that has been in place for a long period of time, and we want to ensure the Australian Defence Force personnel, where they are embedded with third countries' defence assets, they act in accordance with Australian law and Australian policies. In other words, don't hit us. We didn't do it.
Right?
I mean, I'm pretty much. I can't say I blame him. So,
I mean, I honestly would rather give all the weapons that were given to everybody else to Australia, but apparently their law doesn't permit it.
Can we just leave them there and like we did in Afghanistan?
Let them watch them. Watch it for us.
Take this. The golden trophy guy. He can't be responsible. So
you're right.
So this is from USA Today, and we're going to talk about this. They say that up to 175 people were reportedly killed. Most of them were school-aged girls in this missile strike. But now it wasn't a direct hit. It was near a school. So we're backing up a little bit. The preliminary findings show the U.S. is responsible for the attack on the school. So now this is what gets me. This is daylight pictures. So it couldn't have occurred at dark.
Yeah, we've been hitting at night.
Yeah, so it couldn't have occurred. See, look, that's a daytime strike. So, and they're saying that this is what a Tomahawk looks like, and that's what it is. It's 20 foot long with a booster, and it's a big.
Well, we gave them some of those, so maybe it was them.
And then, it's also been contentious that it was a day strike, but the camera angle from which it came in, there was no Navy ships that could have launched it. So,
you know what gets me is they turned off the internet, so nobody has internet, but yet people can still go out there and film things.
Oh, they're making great AI.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, U.S. military believes it is responsible, according to the New York Times. So, but President Trump has denied it, saying last night that based on what he's seen, it was done by Iran. This is, I don't know.
Yeah, they have
supporting it. The USA Today, but here's the deal:
they have a base right there next to the school.
And have we seen? Have we seen bodies? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking, so I don't know. But well, here we go. Trump has been accused of a disgusting betrayal as a new immigration advice leaks from the GOP ahead of midterms. It's emerged that President's top advisors are prepared to abandon one of the core campaign promises to stop. They want all the Republicans, they said this yesterday in a memo they sent out, to stop promoting mass deportations of illegal immigrants. Yes, you heard me correctly. Ahead of the midterms, they want them to stop deporting. Yeah, so
wow.
Yeah, it's all about power. So we're not going to stay in power with a war in backing this. So they'll probably give in to the Democrats' advice. So we talked about this briefly earlier. Yes, I agree, Chris. I don't know. I'm up in the air on this, but yes, the New York Times did say the Hunter Biden laptop was not real. So, I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. So, a lot of people had their eyes on Georgia yesterday because there was a race for Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat in Congress. Well, it's headed to a runoff because no candidate got over 50%. So Sean Harris and Clay Fuller, Sean is the Democrat, Clay is the Republican, will face each other in an April 7th runoff. So, but here's my thing on this. I looked at the numbers that came out late last night. There were like 14 people on the Republican ticket running for the position. and they all had a small percentage. They all had a small number of votes. But if there had just been like maybe, I don't know, 2, I mean, and here's the thing. You know how many Democrats were running?
Probably not.
One.
Oh,
One.
Just
and he
one?
got 37% of the vote, whereas the other guy only got 34, but the other 33% was divided up among the other Republicans. Couldn't we just say we want a guy or a girl? We just want one. We want one name. That's all we want. One name. Bob, you're it. You're running for Senate or Congress. Harris is a farmer and retired brigadier general with the U.S. Army. 40 years of military experience. He is a moderate Democrat. Okay. And what do we know about the other guy? That's the Democrat. What do we know about Clay? He was the one endorsed by President Trump. Well, he came in a close second with about 35%. Yeah, there you go. He got 35. The other guy got 37. Fuller was a district attorney for Lookout Mountain Judicial Circuit and a lieutenant colonel in the Air National Guard. So there you go. So April 7th, we're going to have to wait and see. April 7th. So it looks like that Republicans will maintain it because most of the other votes obviously were for Republicans. So if the Republicans get in line and, vote for one guy, maybe we can keep that seat. So, yeah. And what did I tell you? We were talking about this earlier. What was it? Let me see here. So the balance of power in the Senate is still 53-47 Republican. And in the House, it is still 218 to 214 with 3 vacancies. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of those. So there you go. We'll see. We'll see. April 7th is when we're going to know. Pam Bondi, she had to be moved from her Washington apartment because, well, she was receiving too many threats because of the Epstein thing. So she's had to be moved onto military housing in protection. And she is now one of the 4. We have Stephen Miller. We have Kristi Noem, Marco Rubio, and Pete Hegseth. So, and Daniel Driscoll, he's an Army secretary. So he's also been moved. And John Fallon, he's a Navy secretary. So, but he had a house fire. So that's why they're moving him. So, all right. But I don't know what they're going to do with Miss Noem now that she's in charge of the Avengers or whatever the hell she does. Didn't they come up with a nice fake name? Kristi Noem. She's the chief Avenger. I don't know what that is. This old gal, Hillary Clinton, she just can't get out of the news. Did you know what the latest controversy is with Miss Hillary?
What is that?
She had a list of demands that need to be met, requirements so that she could speak in her deposition in front of the House Oversight Committee.
Oh, good God Almighty.
And she requested beauty lighting. Beauty lighting.
Oh, God.
They had to pay special people to come in and give beauty lighting.
It's because it's warm. Her little reptilian ass needs to be underneath the warm light.
She required white tablecloths that would reflect the lighting.
Oh, God.
She didn't want to appear like she was in a hostage situation.
What?
That was Bill's job.
What? Oh, my God.
The old lawyer's adage, if you can't argue the facts, pound your fists on the table and yell, shut up. So, yeah, one of the 25-year-old staffers, probably one that Clinton did, will leak this. So,
oh, man.
She didn't want to look like she was hostage. That's Bill's job. That's Bill's job. Oh, have you seen the pig? Oh, never mind. That's an old Arkansas. But all right, we have another pretty boy. Now, apparently, the Pentagon has got a scandal because they want all photos of Hegseth approved because of unflattering photographs. The Pentagon has banned photographers for unflattering photographs.
Can we not worry about what the hell we look like and just run the damn country? What the hell?
It's so petty. We've got an orange man that loves gold trophies. We got an old hag that'll melt if you put her in a hot room. And then we got the Secretary of War. He doesn't want any unflattering photos of
Oh
himself.
my God.
So he's
this is a
fucking
joke.
photographers.
It's gotta
up.
be a joke. It's all gotta be
No,
a joke.
it's a real story today. Coming
It's
in.
ridiculous.
Here in the States, tornadoes killed 2 in northwestern Indiana. It was near one of our listeners I heard earlier. Major storms have whipped them up across the northwest Indiana, leveled buildings in Kankakee, Illinois, and it's been raining hard, and it's been going heavily through Illinois, northwestern Indiana, and 4 tornadoes, according to the National Weather Service in Chicago alone. So they're saying, this is from the Newton County Sheriff, which is ground zero for this, says, please do not come here. Do not try to help us right now. So they're so far taking care of their own, but I would assume that they will probably need help soon. But don't worry, FEMA's nowhere to be found. So
they're not getting paid.
It's not funded. FEMA's not funded. So
yeah.
From Texas to Pennsylvania, urgent weather warning. This is as that same storm front kicks up in today's heat. It's northern Illinois will be the greatest concern for moderate tornado risk. And of course, we also have to be concerned about Texas, Oklahoma, Iowa, and Illinois and Indiana, of course. I've already seen most of it, but more metro areas tonight. Houston, San Antonio, Nashville, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Atlanta, Columbus, and Ohio. They're saying that some of the storms could arrive in the early hours of the morning from 4 to 10 a.m., depending on where you are in the United States. So that must be for after it. It's got to be after it goes from here. So that's after it comes from Nashville. It's coming here. Okay, so they pushed it back further. For us, I thought it was starting around 5 tonight. I will have a look at the radar. Christy Nome. You know who her lover is? Corey Lewandowski.
I have no idea. Who is he?
Well, apparently there's a scandal there because he's like her man. And he bragged that, and this is a quote from him, that he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to.
Well,
yeah,
sounds like a man in charge.
The swamp. They're calling him political pit bull. Apparently, he said that on camera, and he said, "I'm not worried." This is a quote from him. "I'm not worried. I do whatever the fuck I want to. Donald J. Trump will pardon me."
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I've got a closet full of gold trophies. So he was. Jesus Christ.
He demoted Christie, so I wouldn't count on, pardons.
All right. So FBI, a retired FBI agent thinks a arrest for the Nancy Guthrie case, it could be close. Well, no, that's not the right button. This is the right button. Former FBI agent believes that the decision to not call in a civilian search reports for Nancy Grace could signal that they are close to making an arrest. Okay, so Jennifer Coffendaffer, I don't know. She's a volunteer-led search agency for the Cajun Navy, said that they were willing to help. But the Navy said, FBI said no. So if you know anything about the Cajun Navy, they're really good at doing search efforts. So, so they're saying that we could be getting close to having an answer, but the sheriff says it could be years. So it's kind of like Trump in.
Yeah.
All right. So the Oscars are coming up on Sunday. And apparently Hollywood is worried about Iranian terror. So they've locked several blocks of Hollywood down, and they've already set it up perimeters. And they've got Homeland, they've got FBI, they got all kinds of people there with a security perimeter because they have received threats to the.
I have an idea. Let the Cajun people go over there and worry about Hollywood. Then FBI needs to go finish their damn job.
Yeah. So apparently, according to several agencies in California, the threat is potential. So, okay, I'm not.
They'd be doing us all a favor. Oh, I'm sorry.
They've got Hollywood Boulevard blocked off in several blocks for traffic. 24-hour surveillance is up. SWAT is all over the place, and of course with the FBI and Homeland, and of course also private security from all these rich folks. There was concern that last night one of the military planes, known as the Doomsday Plane, was practicing touch and goes in LAX. And also the nuke sniffer plane has been circling over Hollywood. So tensions are elevated right about now. So we'll see. They're going to go for some big event. If they do something, they're not, half of Khomeini is not going to get out Mahan Rahamadami. So, all right. Well, this comes to us from the Daily Star. A kickboxer wants to become the first person in the United Kingdom to pull a car using just his testicles.
Oh, wait, what?
Josh Stevenson, he's age 50, drug a 2-ton seat 50 meters just using his testicles to raise awareness of men's mental health issues. But he feels like it was a ballsy move.
Okay. And he
But
doesn't think
he had balls of steel.
He doesn't think there's something wrong with him mentally trying to pull a car with his balls. Apparently he's done having children.
He added after he pulled the car that he munched on a bag of nuts. When I'd finished my mission, my plums were bright purple, but I'm still firing on all cylinders.
Oh my God.
Can we make this guy president?
Oh my God.
I want please show a close-up of his testicles. Those are words I never thought I'd say, Brenda.
Oh my God.
I want to see if he had the nuts to do it. Oh, there's a cop looking on going, yeah, that guy's crazy. So, yeah.
My God.
He pulled it 50 meter using just his balls.
Well, I mean,
he pulled the 18 van with just his arms. So.
Look, he had to use his legs too. I'm sorry. Balls just don't drop down and start pulling shit on their own. Okay. That doesn't happen.
Okay. Hold on. A tow rope was attached to a silk scarf, which John had tied around his testicles before he began. He was being cheered on by family and friends as doing this, despite a scary moment when John jolted a slip knot in the tow rope. He went on to finish the mission. When I first strapped up, I thought, I am doing the right thing here. Am I doing the right thing here? Can I actually do this? But just then I started pulling. I did 50 meters, but I think I could have done further. I just ran out of road for my nuts. So
I hope he doesn't get a gold thing for that, because then Trump's going to be really pissed. He was outbeat by a set of nuts.
Using your genitals is apparently not a new concept. Chinese Kuang Hai Gong master Tu Jin Shing earned himself a nickname of Iron Crotch for displays of penal power. Kung Fu master pulled a 5-ton military copter with nothing but his penis.
Oh my God. Men, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. When Squirt runs up and jumps on me with both knees, I scream out in pain. I am not attaching a goddamn sports cart to my nuts.
I wonder if that would work if I tied ropes around my tits.
Oh, jeez. All right. So, let's see. Before we get out of here, cities where more people are leaving: Seattle, San Jose, Denver, LA, Austin, Charlotte, Chicago, DC, New York, and Boston are the largest cities where they're leaving. But where are they moving? Well, Spokane, Boise, Sacramento, Las Vegas, Myrtle Beach, San Antonio, Orlando, Northport, Sarasota, Miami, and there's a couple other places down here. So they're moving to Florida. So there you go.
Good. They got the message. Texas is full.
So some of the Iranian soccer footballers are leaving Australia. Apparently, one of them actually called in and told them to come get her. And so they had to evacuate them from where they were held up. The Australian did. So some of them returned. So, all right, before we get out of here, last thing, the NFL is exploring adding a Thanksgiving Eve game to make more money. So that could happen this season. So there you go. We ran out of time for everything else, but there wasn't much else. We know the president is nowhere to be found. He's in Ohio. It looks like right now from San Antonio all the way up to Buffalo. Be strapped, not with your testicles, but be ready for the heavy storms that are coming that way. We will be back. Tomorrow's Thursday, right, Brenda?
Yes.
We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Tonight, you can tune in and hear me doing the Sportcat show. I have two authors. One of them includes a police officer who was shot in the face with a crossbow and survived. So there you go. I got that tonight. So we got that going on.
The other guy must have used his nuts.
I'm going to ask him. Oh, all right. I'm going to get out of here. Tune in tonight, 9 o'clock. Two authors lined up for a great show. Me, Queen Harley, unless she's got some disease, and Jen. We'll be back tonight.
Bye, everybody.
I don't know why I said that. I got to get out of here. Everybody have a great day. Getting out of here.
On the scroll from Greenland to the galaxy, they've got every goal. Laugh at fear, let the world do its thing. Sportcats, Gazette, it's the chaos we sing. Sportcats, Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day. Hey. NASA